Hello and welcome to the East Side Community Kitchen. I'm Evan Bartle, the Chief Growing Officer here at Second Chances Farm, and today I am joined by the one and only Rob DeGroat of Stitch House Brewery and Restaurant, an awesome place on Market Street here in Delaware that has some delicious sort of pub fare with a spin. And today he's going to be doing some of what he calls, I guess, what he cooks at home or for staff dinners, and with some awesome sort of special ingredients in there. So what are we doing today?
So we're going to do some kimchi fried rice, and we're going to top that off with some Joe No Malarkey Biden spice blend. I'm going to put that on top of some chicken breasts. The kimchi is actually pretty special. Back in the wintertime, I made kimchi out of the baby bok choy from Second Chances Farm, so that's going to be one of our main ingredients going into the fried rice today. And
so just for our viewers who don't know, what exactly is kimchi?
Kimchi is a fermented cabbage. It can be Napa cabbage, it can be bok choy, it can be Brussels sprouts, it can be watermelon radishes. You can make kimchi out of pretty much anything you want to. And it's super healthy, super delicious, and it's going to be the heart and soul of this dish.
Awesome.
So we're going to start off with some diced bacon in our cast irons here. I prefer to cook most everything in cast irons if I can.
Is there a reason for that?
It just cooks evenly.
Evenly?
Yeah, the heat distributes evenly throughout, and it holds its heat very well also. So we're just going to render this bacon out here.
And by render, you mean get the fat out?
Yep, just going to slowly cook all the fat out.
Awesome.
I'm going to turn this guy down here. There we go.
I love the smell of bacon.
Yeah, this is I make fried rice is a very close dish to my heart. I could eat fried rice every day, the rest of my life.
It's amazing because there's so many variations, and you can use anything in your fridge almost, just sort of throw it in there.
Exactly. Traditionally you should use, always should be day-old rice.
Day-old, right.
Never fresh rice.
Right. That's important.
It should be short grain, but today we're going to use a wild rice blend that we have at the restaurant that I've become a huge fan of.
And is it a day old, at least?
Yes, at least a day old.
At least
yes.
A day old.
Yep. All right, so while this is rendering, I'm going to season our chicken over here.
Awesome.
With the Joe No Malarkey.
So this is the Joe No Malarkey chicken spice blend, which is one half of the awesome duo being released and sent out on January 20th, Inauguration Day. The second half of this spice duo is the Kamala Fearless Fusion blend. And this is sort of a mixture of Caribbean and Middle Eastern Indian spices based on Kamala Harris's heritage. And the two of them, the Joe No Malarkey chicken spice blend and the Kamala Harris Fearless Fusion, will be available on our website at secondchancesspicefarm.com, and you can get those now, and they will be shipped out January 20th, Inauguration Day. So we're just sprinkling a little bit on this chicken. What do you have here?
Just some chicken breasts I butterflied so that they cook.
Butterfly meaning you basically split them in half.
Yep. Open them up so they cook faster. This usually at the restaurant I'll use some smoked chicken we have, but this nice cast iron chickens would be awesome right on top too. So once this fried rice gets going, once the bacon's rendered, this comes together super quick. All the time for this dish is in the prep work, and you don't have to put bacon in here. I just like the background flavor that this dish, that this dish builds off of. To make this even better, if we have smoked bacon, usually we make house-made bacon at the brewery. Yeah, we cure it in-house, we smoke it in-house. Wow. That'll add a whole different depth of flavor to this dish. And once, like I said, always render the bacon low and slow. You don't want to burn it. And the slower you render it, the more fat that will release. And the fat is what really you want for this.
Huh.
See that? Look at the nice
Dark
crisp bacon
brown,
there. Yeah. You can also burn this bacon super quick. You can go from nice, crispy, and perfect to burnt instantly.
Just that fine line.
So we're going to add some canola oil to our other pan here for the chicken breasts. Not a lot, just enough. I'm going to swirl that around. Hey, that's hot. Here you go. Have one of those.
That'll help.
Yep. So always, if you're doing fish or meat or anything else in a pan, always drop it away from you. It's that nice sear we want. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna add this bacon's perfect, just the way we want it, just like this. We're gonna add the onions now. Not gonna use all these, just a little bit.
A little bit of onion. About a third a cup, maybe.
Yeah, third a cup. Look how nice that bacon is now.
So the onions will get that nice little sweetness to them in there.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna rough chop some of this bok choy, baby bok choy here.
This is bok choy that was harvested literally moments ago from Second Chance's farm right here in this building. And we love what Rob has done with the produce that comes from here. He is really a visionary chef, creating kimchi out of our bok choy. He really is imaginative with what he does with these vegetables.
I mean, look at the bacon. See how it stopped right when we added the onions?
No more browning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's beautiful.
So these onions, we're just gonna let them. We don't want them brown, just more like translucent.
Right.
I'm gonna let this chicken go. Look at that already. Beautiful. So I'm gonna turn this all the way down.
I guess this is the beauty of cast iron, huh?
Yep. Let it go a little longer. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of the bok choy here, just for color.
Into the bacon and onions?
Yep. We got the whites and the tops here. Just kind of wilt it up a little bit.
That's beautiful.
Just like that. We're gonna add our wild rice next. There's no need to add extra fat or oil to this.
No.
It all does itself.
Not there, huh? And just a reminder, day-old rice, or a couple-day-old rice that's been in the fridge is the best option for fried rice. Otherwise, it'll stick together, get gummy, mushy, all that. So
we got the rice in here, so I'm gonna mix it around.
And so this is a large enough pan, but if you're cooking for a whole family, you might want to do this in like a big iron wok or a larger.
So this will make it
pan.
three people's worth.
2 or 3.
If you cook it for yourself, I'd say about like six slices of bacon, maybe 2 cups of rice.
And just multiply that.
Yeah.
However many people. Cool.
There we go. Nice sear on that. So for the chicken breast, when we're almost done, we're going to drop a couple tabs of butter, some of the thyme that was just cut here at the farm, and some shallots and garlic. We're going to baste it just to add that extra flavor to it.
What's the reasoning behind canola oil first and then butter on top?
Canola oil has a higher smoke point. The butter will burn.
Ah. So you start with the canola just so you're not burning, and then what do you throw the butter literally like on top of the chicken?
I'm going to throw it right here.
In the side.
Yeah. So we're going to add a couple tabs here, just like this.
Should I swirl it around?
Yep, go ahead. Then I've got some shallots here. This is all just flavor here.
Right.
I'm going to smash this garlic real quick. Throw that in there also. Woo! I'm going to add some of this beautiful thyme from the farm.
Beautiful thyme.
Oh no, it's...
Might I add that you can eat all parts of this thyme because it's so young.
Have that right in there. So do you hear that sound with the rice here?
Oh, it's popping.
Yep. There we go.
Does that mean it's done?
It's what we're looking for. Everything's incorporated. Now we're going to add this kimchi. Now you can add as much or as little kimchi as you want to it.
Right into the rice?
Yep, right into the rice.
It's all about just your taste.
Yeah, how much heat do you want? Say for us, let's add about this much. Now I save the brine from the kimchi also to flavor it at the end and season it. So I'll let that butter brown up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Then I'll start basting it. You know what? Let's add some more kimchi here. What do you think?
More kimchi. Good.
And we're also going to add some of our peas here. You want to be fried rice without some peas, you know?
And so are these still frozen peas?
Yeah. And then they're instantly thaw out.
Immediately. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. This is like the heartiest looking fried rice I think I've ever seen. It's amazing.
Fried rice is near and dear to my heart. The peas add that nice color to it, along with the bok choy from the farm here.
Beautiful.
Nice and incorporated. All right, so while we wait for that, we're just gonna baste this chicken here with that nice brown butter, shallots, garlic, the thyme.
So you're just throwing that butter all over it.
Yep.
Nice.
It just builds more flavor all over it. There we go. Sometimes I'll take the thyme and put it on top of the chicken.
What,
just
soak in, sort of?
Yeah, and baste the butter over top of that.
Ah.
All right, so we're gonna add a tad bit of sesame oil here.
Sesame oil.
Just enough.
To get the like traditional fried rice flavor.
A little soy sauce.
Sauce.
There we go. And a splash of fish sauce. So fish sauce is in the kimchi. It's one of the main components.
For the brining process?
Yeah, so Korean chili flakes and fish sauce are part of the brine for that. Not for the fermentation of it.
Right.
Along with daikon, garlic, carrot.
Oh, there's carrots in it.
Yep. Onions too, red onions. I use red onions. Just shred it all up, and it's part of the base for it.
And so, how long is the process of making kimchi, from scratch?
So I brine the cabbage or whatever I'm going to make kimchi out of for 24 hours. I'm looking for a 5 to 8% brine, so it helps break it all down and season whatever I'm making kimchi out of all the way through. So we're nice to go on this chicken here. I'll take this out. So we don't even need to add the brine to it because there was so much of the liquid with the kimchi we put in there. I was going to put a little bit of scallions in there. We're also going to garnish the scallions and we'll be good to go.
Wow.
All right, so we're just going to make a nice little pile on each one here. Look at that color there, man. This is obviously more than 2 people's worth.
Yeah, a little bit. Unbelievable.
And you don't need to do this with protein because you do have the bacon in there, but you can eat the rice just by itself here.
Just do. For all you vegetarians out there.
I'm just going to slice this chicken down. Always on a bias. Look at that nice juicy. Boom, boom. And let's clean the bowls up real quick. And we'll put the scallions right on top.
Welcome back. We are here with Chef Rob DeGroat and my good friend Kevin Mulholm, who works here at Second Chances Farm. He is our chef liaison, farmer, packager, chief taste tester. And today Rob made something very special for you, and I think he wants you to try. What'd you make here?
So this is kimchi fried rice. So the kimchi, it is baby bok choy kimchi that I used a bunch of baby bok choy from Second Chances Farm to make this kimchi. And then it's just a Joe No Malarkey bited and dusted chicken breast on top.
Awesome. Well,
Is it time?
I think so.
Time to get in
no
there?
better time
Let's dig
than
in there,
now.
guys.
Have a try.
Yes.
You know what? We got 2 plates. So there's no reason I can't try it too.
We're gonna race. Race to digest.
Wow.
I would have a problem with portion control on this.
Yeah.
one.
Wow.
I just wanna get
It's
that.
amazing that like
That one.
the zing from the kimchi, but then like the smokiness from the bacon. That's awesome. I mean, yeah. No other words about it, I guess.
What he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead on. It is spicy, smoky,
Yeah.
comforting.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Glad you guys enjoy it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
See you next time.